I was on my way back home for the weekend, and when traveling, it's always essential to bring music along for the ride, especially for a 4-hour trip to Chicago, pending the routine traffic delays and construction detours, which are guaranteed when taking into consideration that the city was hit with a foot of snow. Snowmageddon indeed. Nonetheless, it paved the way for the road to nostalgia. Getting closer to the Indiana-Illinois border, I switched over to the Kanye West discography because his albums are synonymous with my love for the Chi, along with the Cubs, Deep Dish Pizza, and my dog Maggie. February 10th was the day that my favorite artist released his first album, the first hip-hop album I fell in love with, The College Dropout. There was one day growing up when my mom was driving me to a Little League tournament. She instructed me to pull out the purple disc with a bear on the cover, and before putting it in the CD player, I read Kanye West, The College Dropout, and the way I listened to music changed instantly. Kanye isn't conventional. We know this from his exceptionally unique personality, whose boldness transcends his work in the studio to the pop culture stage, and his braggadocious, egocentric persona has propelled him to superstardom. However, we shouldn't let the media forget his musical genius. West is a genre in himself, and it's prevalent on each album. Late Registration incorporates an avant-garde orchestral backing of hip-hop. Graduation explores rock and electronic sounds for an atmospheric stadium sound. 808s and Heartbreak touched our emotions with auto-tune harmonies. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is an album where the experience is literally described in the title. Watch the Throne Let Us Live in the Kingdom of Ye and Jay. Cruel Summer shed light on his proteges. Yeezus won over the minimalists, and The Life of Pablo is the ever-growing work in progress that showed the world that it takes time to get better, but nobody's perfect. The College Dropout is a 21-song debut that saw the transformation from being Jay-Z's producer to hitting the scene with his own hits and a distinct voice that exuded confidence. It also signaled the transition from gangsta rap to music that blended styles with jazz, soul, and rhythm and blues. And it included more thematic topics such as religion, family, materialism, and consumerism. Simply put, it's music about everyday life. The pitch-shifting chipmunk style of sampling promoted me to find the original work of Marvin Gaye, Curtis Mayfield, and Luther Vandross, among others. Consequence, Jay-Z, Talib Kweli, Common, Twista, Jamie Foxx, Ludacris, and Mos Def provide a stellar all-star lineup of guest features. Going through this track list, standouts include All Falls Down, Spaceship, Jesus Walks, Slow Jams, and Family Business, but those are just my favorites. The whole album is art, and actually if you want the most out of this listen, then I recommend starting at the intro and dialing into The Last Call. The project was nominated at the Grammys for Best Album, winning in the rap category, and single Jesus Walks won Best Rap Song. It has consistent nods from many critics and publications for being not only one of the best hip-hop albums ever, but one of the best albums of all time. It has been instrumental for influencing an array of artists like Lupe Fiasco, J. Cole, and Chance the Rapper. On the song Through the Wire, Kanye rapped the song with his jaw wired shut from a car crash, and this project gave a platform for other musicians to step out of the norm and not be held down by any restrictions, labels, or boundaries. It gave young Chicagoans like me a reason to get up in the morning, a beat to nod my head to, words to relate with, a message of empowerment, and a voice to tell me that no matter what, I can be great.